the largest criminal entity at large today is not some Colombian cocaine gang, it's the US government. They're far more dangerous, and they have a legal monopoly to do anything they want with you. I mean, my God, I'd rather deal with the mafia than I would with any agency of the US government, because, first of all, the mafia tends to honor their word because they have no legal way of enforcing it, so it's easier to honor your word. The US government never does that. And the mafia has no legal right of enforcement. So the US government is much more dangerous. And even under the worst circumstances, even if the mafia controlled the United States, I can't believe that even Tony Soprano would try to steal 40% of people's income from them every year. He couldn't get away with it. But for some reason, the US government is able to, out of this stupid atavism where the average person has been ingrained in the fact, oh, we have to do this and pull together, and I'm happy to pay my taxes. It's a price we pay for civilization. No, it's just the opposite of the fact. Look, it's all about control. Power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. You put people in power, they like to use it to control other people. Like I said, it's a question of psychological aberration. It may not even be capable of rational description, because this is something that comes out of the reptilian part of people's brain. Voting. I don't believe in voting to start with. I can give you 5 reasons why you should not vote in an election, even if you think you're voting for a good... First of all, nobody votes for anybody today, except misdirected morons actually vote for somebody today, because these people are Tweedledee and Tweedledum. So most people, at least if they're decent human beings, just vote against the worst of the 2 evils. Unfortunately, by voting against somebody, which is what most people actually do, they, by default, have to vote for somebody. And it's perceived as a vote for somebody, not a vote against somebody, which it often is. So no, I think that I hark back to the 60s when we said, suppose they gave a war and nobody came. But let's take it further. Suppose they gave a tax and nobody paid. Suppose they gave an election and nobody voted. What that would do is delegitimize the government. So I applaud the fact that only half of Americans vote, and I wish that number would drop to 25%, 10%, 0%, and then everybody would look around and say, wait a minute, none of us believe in this evil charade. So no, don't vote. I don't vote. I certainly don't want to waste the time that it takes. I don't want to hang around a government office while I have to do it. I don't want to get myself in another government computer bank of registered voters. I don't want to compromise my moral integrity by engaging in a process that allows all this coercion. No, forget about voting.